just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. So I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Hello, old chaps. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Rocks.
Victor Hovland just missed his birdie putt. About 5 birdie putt misses in a row. Bombs need to clean up the short game if they want to win the Genesis Invitational.
What an idiot! Young Chris in the TD Booth, speaking of idiots. JB Smooth on 1s and 2s.
Hey.
Rocking along on a Friday.
On a
And this Friday, typically I see a lot of comments on like after the show's live, and people are like, man, these guys must be so high during this. And it's never been the case.
Nope.
Honestly, God, it's never been the case. There's been Fridays where maybe we knocked a few back.
Yeah.
Like literally just 1 or 2. Today's the first day.
Yeah.
Your boy partook. I'm feeling good.
A little D-Mac special.
Little D-Mac special.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy Marvin. But yeah, we got a big show for you guys. Number 6 ranked Bantamweight Rob Font will be joining the show at 5:30. He has an upcoming fight on April 8th. Did you look up that card?
I did.
What that card was?
I did.
I gotta double check my. Actually, no, it's Israel Adesanya
Yeah.
versus Pereira. Part 4, technically, right?
Technically part 4,
Or
yeah.
part. Well, 3 kickboxing fights, right? Oh, no.
No, it's 2.
2.
Yeah, it's part 4.
Yeah, 0-2. Yeah. That's that card. I'll pull it up during the break. That card's stacked. Lots of other stuff in here. Acid Rain, Ohio. You have that, right? But before we do that, 51 minutes ago in Doral, Florida,
No way.
chemical fire.
Dude, no
EPA
way.
has urged residents to shelter in place. Not even, this is a real thing. Literally was looking at it before the show.
What's going on right now?
Dude, this is insane
The
now.
world is just falling apart. Well,
I
our
lost my
world.
hair last night.
Yeah.
World's going. I don't know what the hell's going on,
My car
guys.
was frozen solid.
Yo, that was crazy too.
I was chilling in my car in the parking structure for like 45 minutes.
Waiting for it to heat up.
Yeah. Waiting for it to thaw.
Yeah, me too.
I went up there to try to scrape it. Didn't do nothing. I was like,
Nothing.
Nothing.
like, well, I guess I'm just so chilling here.
Yeah, because
I guess I'm gonna die in here.
Gabby was telling us. Me and like Boone and I were back there last night, and she's like, "Oh, be safe. You guys should leave right now because it's gonna get bad." And I looked outside. I'm like, "It's only raining."
Yeah.
I stepped outside. Oh, shit.
Oh, I ate shit at the top of the.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I wish
Because I was
there.
parked on the top floor of the parking structure.
Damn.
Because it's
Oof.
free. You know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because they're changing out the little cash machines.
I didn't know that. I might
And-
get told today.
Where'd you
Stay tuned. The next time on.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, but I was walking to the top of the structure, and it was like rainy and shit, and so I didn't think of it. And obviously that part is not, there's nothing above it, so the rain's just coming down. I step out the door, whoosh,
Oh,
fucking ate shit hard.
at least you didn't fall down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm glad nobody saw.
Yeah.
I like started sliding like down the ramp. I was like, no,
I wish I could.
because it was like on the parking structure. But I had my phone because I changed. I went to the gym after work, so I was in shorts. I had my bag. I had my backpack.
Oh, you go over here?
No, I just if I go home
I
first,
got you.
like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah.
So I had my bag, my backpack, my shoes, and then my phone in my hand. Gym bag went flying. I held on to my J's and the shoes, and I like hit the ground hard as shit. And then I just started sliding down. I was like, no. And yeah, it got me. It got me pretty good.
Because you're shaving now. Some guy to his wife was like, "See that fat lady
Yeah,
fall?
fat lady eats shit on the parking structure.
See that fat lesbian lady fall?" She has great taste in shoes, though.
And yeah, and then I sat in my car for like 40 minutes while the ice melted.
Cried.
Yeah. No,
I'm a boy.
I hit the ground pretty hard though. Nobody saw it, luckily. But
How's your knee from your
Yeah.
drunken fall?
I was going to ask that.
good.
Yeah.
No, I fell on my ass.
Yeah.
So luckily I got a lot of padding back there because
You're the only one who says this.
you boys caked up.
No, you're literally the only one who says this. Just
boys-
like Chris talking about being great. You're the only one.
You boys caked up, but yeah, I hit the ground pretty hard. Didn't hit my knee, luckily though. Because now I'm like fully. I still got like a. No, I don't. That's the first time I've like checked it out. I had a bump on my knee for like 4 months, but it's gone now. Cause I cracked my shit on that cement out there.
I remember.
That hurt.
I didn't laugh actually because it was that bad. It was loud as fuck. Like there's no explanation for it. It was loud.
Yeah.
Like you felt that bitch in the ground.
Hurt. This ground is unforgiving.
It is
it's
unforgiving.
cold concrete.
You took that like a G.
And then I fell like a week later
For what?
when me and D-Mac were fighting at
Oh,
the.
dude, that was all your fault.
Yeah.
You got him riled up for no reason.
He
hit me.
I love getting D-Mac riled up. And like, we squared up and we hockey fought. And he grabbed me, you know, and hit me with a couple jabs. And then I turtled. And I hit the ground in mire. And re-aggravated the injury like, you know, like Anthony Davis. And that shit was tough. Dude, I would have been a killer dragon, boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
D-Mac
For context of that situation, D-Mac was like me, you, Jeff, and Gentry.
Yeah.
D-Mac walks up, takes his hat off. I would have made a killer dragon, boys.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen. But
D-Mac's a legend, man.
That was how my knee injury persisted. It was terrible. I had a fat knot. I'm telling you, it was a big old lump on my knee for like a couple months.
I know, you used to try to make me touch it in front of people.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I'm not doing
You
it.
touched me
There's girls
in private. Like,
No, I touched you on your private. It's not in private. No,
It
we're
was
like,
very public.
yeah, I don't know where we were. We're like, touch it, dude, touch it.
Yeah.
I think it was a Christmas party.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, no.
I was still getting down at Christmas party, showing off the hot girl knees.
We all got down on Christmas
Bad
party.
Santas.
Yeah.
We were the highlight. Honestly.
Yeah, we got shouted out by the boss.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Tell us to work harder.
Yeah.
Now I know you can move it like that.
Yeah.
I gotta respect that energy all the time. Shout out to Chad Johnson.
Shout out to Chad.
Bless us with this opportunity.
Hopefully he's having a safe flight.
Yes, sir. What is the acid rain thing? What was
So
that?
there's acid rain in Ohio now. Because
like real acid
like
rain?
actual acid rain.
Oh.
Not like
Yeah, that's what I'm
acid rain.
thinking, because you
But
just said-
no, it like corrodes things like crops and like
Yeah.
it's acid raining in Ohio right now because they had one of the worst chemicals. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen the videos of the water?
Yeah. It's like the oily, like when you...
It's like the Simpsons movie when they dump all the shit in the lake.
I didn't watch it.
Dude, what?
I stopped watching The Simpsons. The Simpsons aren't that
I don't
great.
watch The Simpsons, but the
This is
Simpsons
a movie? Yeah.
It's a classic.
Not a classic.
That was
on-
like
it was-
right
I
after I
remember
got
it was
out
on
of Simpson
free movies
phase,
on
but
WoW.
it was good.
Back when, you know,
Simpsons movie's not a classic.
it's a classic.
It is not a classic.
Yeah, it is.
Can we YouTube chat poll this one, Chris?
Yeah.
Is the Simpsons movie a classic? JB, have you seen the Simpsons movie?
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
up there.
I knew
Classic.
JB actually should have seen that.
Yeah.
I should have even asked him. Is it a classic
It's
for
a
real?
classic.
I don't know about classic, but it's a damn good movie.
It's a classic.
I don't think it's a classic.
Maybe just because of like culturally how big The Simpsons is. You know that
Lucas
it's
Klotz, our Ohio resident, says the tap water still tastes great. I wouldn't be drinking tap water if I was you, fam. I'm just saying.
We have a video of what Lucas did actually right after he drank the tap water.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, did you send that in Slack already? Oh, yes,
this
you did.
piece of shit.
Yes, you did.
This
This
motherfucker.
guy just sits in there and takes selfies. He doesn't load
Seriously.
anything.
Oh, don't tell me about selfies, Spencer.
Yeah.
Don't tell me
I
about
don't take
selfies.
selfies and save them. You save those boys.
I do not save those
There's a
boys.
difference between sending Snapchats and taking selfies.
Anyways,
I'd like to see it, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Like we said, Brad Holt. What?
Had a little flood monster there.
Jesus Christ, man! You gotta
you
play.
gotta get that on the multicoder.
Replay
Please,
that.
just do the cop over and over again, please.
All right.
Please.
I'd like to see it, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Like we said, Brad Holt. I'd like to see it, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Like we said, I'd like to see it, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Like we said. So that was Lucas after drinking the tap water.
Motherfuckers try to replace me with that. No, man, fucking messing around. I shout out to Lucas. He might be joining the show. I told him after the interview if he wants to bop through here. Go ahead. I wonder how far he is from that.
From the acid rain?
East Palestine? Yeah.
I thought, like... Never mind, I'm not even...
What?
Like, I thought Palestine was like...
Egypt?
Yeah. She's been in Ohio this whole time? No.
Stupid.
But Ohio just needs to, like... You just gotta get rid of it. Just throw it out at this point. Like,
I mean, at this point, it's trying to take down other states with it.
Just throw out Ohio. Like, we'll take Cedar Point, and then just throw the rest out.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, that I'm high. I partook today. But anyway, there are actually a lot of like good athletes that came out of Ohio. I feel like actually,
Yeah, because there's nothing else to do.
I mean,
You
we
either
keep it
do
around.
meth or you're an athlete. Like, that's what Ohio is.
Well, Lukas isn't an athlete.
He was an athlete.
He was actually.
Played some
He played some
college
college ball. Well, yeah, Steph Curry's from Ohio. LeBron James from Ohio.
The Pauls are from Ohio.
I mean, yeah, they count.
They're pretty good athletes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Here's the thing: a lot of people hate on them. I genuinely respect like what they do. It's just kind of crazy, like to have made the living and type of money they have doing this essentially. But in their bait, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Just gotta
appreciate
respect
that
the
stuff.
hustle.
Yeah, it's the dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being able to like just scam people over and over again, and they just buy it the next time over and over again too.
Yeah.
I mean, all due respect. I do like the prime drinks though. Shout out to Logan Paul for that
They're
one.
not good.
I don't not like them, I guess is what I should
Yeah,
say.
you're just trying to get a sponsor.
I
drink Prime Energy every day.
I feel great. Matter of fact, I think my hair's coming
You
back.
said it was making you poop like crazy.
Yeah, I like the energy drink. The what do you call it? Not so much. Honestly, the energy drink not bad. Like, 'cause most energy drinks you used to drink. What was it? In 8th grade?
Venom. Yeah.
Gross.
Venom.
20 years ago.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the competition, right? So like,
That's gonna be.
if it doesn't taste like that, it tastes good.
Dude, yeah,
They don't taste like shit. Is it a momentum? Quick update on the Rihanna versus Beyonce stuff as we speak sports later on in the show. Aiden Hutchinson interviewed with 1020 Men. Obviously, Rob Font joining us. If you guys missed that part of the show, Quandra Diggs take shot at Patricia. We're taking shots at Patricia. But anyway, completely forgot what I was saying before that.
Rihanna, Beyonce.
250 million.
Yes, you said this. You said this yesterday,
No, I didn't say
and we
it on air.
argued.
I said
Yes,
it
you
between
did.
break.
You did.
Oh, it was. Was it
between
break?
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause I
well,
was trying to show off in front
my
of that new
comeback is the
receptionist,
same. Is that Drake sells more than Kendrick, but is Drake better than Kendrick? No, I don't think so. And that's what I said. I said Beyonce has
So
a
are we
better
talking Kendrick
discography.
and Drake? We're talking about Rihanna and Beyonce.
We're just equating two similar things. I think it's kind of a similar conversation.
I don't think so.
I think Beyonce's the more artistically creative one.
Autistic?
And then, no, artistically creative. And then you have
Everybody's
Rihanna,
a little bit,
who's the hit maker.
Everybody's on the
a little
spectrum
autistic.
somewhere. Everybody's on the spectrum somewhere. It's
It's just the way the cards
It's
fall.
just the way the cards fall. Some of us get harder than the others, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was
yourself
clearly hit
from
by
this-
a bus.
I don't even know that. Hey, if you get hit by a bus, make sure that you're insured. By my guy, Mark, at Swiss Insurance. Hit up my guy, Mark, at SwissINS.com to get yourself insured in case you get hit by that bus. Because everybody's got it. Some people get it harder than others. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
The Foaling Warehouse in Hamtramck is the home of the original football bowling pin game called Foaling. Multiple different ways you could play. They've got $12 open unlimited play and private lane reservation for $120. If you get thirsty, they got a $2 mystery beer vending machine and multiple fully loaded bars to choose from. So make sure you go check them out in Hamtramck or visit them online at foalingwarehouse.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Mower X, Young Chris, JB Smooth. Can we play the Lukas video just one more time? Just a call.
We can. Absolutely.
I'd like to see it, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Like we said, Brad, what?
Had a little flood monster there.
Jesus Christ, man! You gotta
get that on the multicoder.
All right. Moving into the show. The city of Detroit. We know that the sports are bad right now, but it's been bad. It's longer than it feels. It's been 10 years. 10 years since the city of Detroit has won a playoff series.
Yes. And
maybe DCFC did something. I don't know. All due respect to them, had lots of fun at their games. Don't watch them. 10 years since Detroit has won a playoff
All respect,
series.
complete disrespect.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry.
It's fair.
It's fair.
It's fair.
It's the only game we've seen in our lives.
Yeah, it was fun though. We had a good time.
We did have a good time. But what the?
I'll go down there and see another game.
Yeah.
I won't watch them on TV though.
Yes. I do want to preface that. I definitely encourage going. It is an experience.
It's a lot of fun.
For sure. Never seen a game since.
Yep.
Never seen one before. Shout to my guy Neil Rule and the DCFC. What are their names?
They're Detroit City FC.
They don't have I
don't think so.
Oh man, it'd be rough if they did. Our guy Zach played for him and everything. This is bad.
That is bad.
The Rouge and Gold. That's all I really know.
Le Rouge.
Le Rouge.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Northern Guard.
There you go. Whatever.
No, the Northern Guard is the fans.
All right.
You remember when we looked up and D-Mac was in there? I love D-Mac in public, man, because he's just so high all the time.
Yes. Yes.
He just enjoys himself so much.
Yes.
When we were at the DCFC game, we went there with D-Mac and we were looking around and me and Eazy were up at the front popping the smoke and stuff. And we were like, where the fuck did D-Mac go? And we turned around and he's just up in the crowd doing all the dances and shit, just blown. I was like, dude, I love seeing D-Mac in the wild because he lives his best life, man. Just unapologetically D-Mac. I love it.
I honestly, he's been that way too. He's always been the wild child.
Oh yeah,
he was at the Red Wings. That's why I forget who it was. I posted D-Mac's wrestling video that JB went to. Actually, JB, you got to talk about that. What is it like watching him wrestle in person? Is he good at it? Be honest.
I mean, he's good. Yeah, he's good at it. Of course, they're playing up to the crowd because the majority of the fans came down there to see, of course, D-Mac. So, of course, everyone was just all on his side. So, I mean, he's good. He takes some hits, though. He takes some bumps. I'll admit that.
I bet D-Mac, you remember the thumbnail we had where he got the spikes in his head?
Yeah.
That was a picture, but that guy D-Mac, I could only imagine him in that wrestling environment. I when you're if you bump shoulders with him,
that's what I was about to say. I'm genuinely kind of concerned for the guy because, I feel like he doesn't know how to temper it down. Does he temper it down enough, not to hurt the other guy?
Not really. When D-Mac's locked in, he is locked in, especially when it comes to wrestling as well too. So I can kind of see oh man, that might be a little bit hard of a bump my man just took right there. So
yeah,
because he's strong as shit, dude.
D-Mac's high fives hurt, or the fist bumps.
I love D-Mac, man. And when I watched this video someone posted of him at a wrestling match, and
he knocks the guy out with the poster board.
Yeah, he hit the dude with the poster board, and then this guy was filming Trey's get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Yeah,
dude, D-Mac is an absolute legend. Absolute legend.
Let's just say some guy was hating on me. He's I love D-Mac. Obviously, hockey. I love D-Mac on BDE. I don't need this. I'm dog. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. He's living his best life.
He's doing what he wants.
Everything this guy's ever want to do in his fucking life.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
Played professional hockey.
Yeah.
Won a championship in professional hockey.
4.
Beat the fuck out of the guy who hurt his best friend.
Yeah.
While playing hockey.
Yeah.
Retired. Did whatever the hell. Started a band. Said, I want to start a band. Started Grindr. Goes on tour. I want a comedy career. Started doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Grows weed. Has his own weed strain. Has a talk show. This dude's literally living his best life.
Oh, yeah. He does everything he wants. It's what everybody hopes to do in life. Is D-Mac just wakes up and he's like, I feel like doing this today, and then he goes and does it.
Seriously,
and it's awesome, and he's always so happy.
NASCAR races.
He told me he drove the pace car for a NASCAR event.
He's on Super Bowl commercials with Barry Sanders. He went somewhere recently that we can't say yet, but that's going to be pretty fucking sweet, and that's coming out soon too. I'm definitely excited for that one.
Yeah.
To where he went, was it 2 weeks ago or last week?
Where?
We can't say.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I'm excited for that.
That's going to be sweet.
D-Mac's the man.
He is.
D-Mac's on top of that too, genuinely like a super dope human.
Super cool.
Super
great
great
person.
Cool human being.
My first day here, Easy's introducing me to everybody, and I'm just like, everybody's just kind of just quick hellos. Everyone here is very nice and easy to get along with. But D-Mac, I ended up in a 30-minute conversation with him, and it was about like. And it was one of those things that you could tell that D-Mac knew nothing about, but he just got so passionate about it because he could tell I was interested in it. Like, that's how good of a dude he is. Man. If he sees you very like passionate. Something, he'll go all in on that conversation, too. Like, we were talking about rap, and he's like, yeah, man, that's the beautiful thing about the city is, like, we can all come together. And it was just, like, this, like, crazy, epic, awesome D-Mac rant. And that was my first day here.
Yep. You get a lot of those.
Great dude.
D-Mac's the man.
Is that a real thing? Were just you guys talking about doing the tag team thing, or did D-Mac bring that up?
No, D-Mac brought that up. He actually wants you guys to get in the ring and wrestle too. So it's a tag team.
You going back to the gym?
I'm not trying to wrestle D-Mac.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not wrestling D-Mac.
I'll wrestle somebody, but not D-Mac.
Yeah, I'm not wrestling D-Mac.
Easy would just keep tagging Spencer in.
He just hits way too hard. Even at Admire. He hit me in the back of the head with a hockey stick, and it wasn't soft. Like I had a little buzz. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Just had a ring all day.
We're trying to get back to kids right now, man.
He was hitting me with the hockey jabs. Like he had my shirt like this. It was him, and he was getting my shit. I was like, damn, man, all right, bro.
Yeah, there's just no. I mean, like he lives the weed life, and he's like, I need it. I'm like, I know.
Makes sense. I'm down to wrestle. No tag team, whatever.
Yeah, I'm just not wrestling D-Mac. No way.
Yeah, not wrestling D-Mac.
I don't want none of that.
I'm not trying to get put in the hospital. I don't even have health insurance.
Yeah, that's the other part of it. Who did he want us to wrestle?
No, so it would be you and Spencer against him and probably his tag team that
Austin Theory or
his tag team that he sponsors Midwest Scum.
Oh,
so yeah, it'd probably be those guys.
Okay, that means we'd be like one of us would be hanging off we get hit and we'd be like hanging on the ropes and D-Mac would come over and just like slap the shit out of us or something.
Yeah, fuck that. Wrestlers are crazy. You know who's even crazier? I always do that. 524.
Yeah.
I get confused with 624 break.
Eric Bieniemy hired as the offensive coordinator of the Commanders. Right hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. You never seen that video?
I have. I still don't get it.
I don't either. That's why it's so funny.
This is stupid as shit.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe he wanted to prove that he can call plays because he heard you talking shit.
No, that's for sure what it is. I feel bad that that's the case. Because the other thing, too, the fucked up part about it is, like, I hope he can. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any fucking quarterback to work with.
Yeah.
So he's going to go to Washington.
Is it Carson Wentz again? Or?
And then he's going to look every bit as bad as, like, he's trying to prove himself not to be. You know what I'm saying? Because they got nothing to work with. That's rough.
Maybe they draft somebody.
Even then, it's going to be the rookie year.
Yeah.
But maybe, I mean, if they sit for a little bit. Kenny Pickett, the second half of the season.
Kenny Pickett had a good year.
He was coming on.
Yeah.
He really was.
He had a good year.
What's crazy, too, is he wears that glove the same way Big Ben used to. Kind of wild.
RJ Graham in the Woodward Sports Chat says, I want D-Mac and Braylon to fight Pat McAfee and AJ Hawk at WrestleMania. That'd be legendary. It's in Detroit, right?
No, SummerSlam is.
Oh, SummerSlam.
You're just being mad disrespectful. All kinds of wrestling.
I don't give a shit about wrestling.
His teammate Austin Theory,
no, Austin Theory isn't that a guy?
That is a wrestler, but if he's for WWE,
yeah.
I thought this guy.
Spencer's like they're all the same.
I really couldn't.
I could be mistaken, JB. I hope you know the answer to this. Otherwise, we're just screwed. Either the first or the third WrestleMania ever was in Detroit, where Hulk Hogan lifted up Andre the Giant, fucking above that Andre the fucking Giant. You know That's you don't fake that shit.
Yeah.
That's a strong motherfucker to be doing that.
That's true.
WrestleMania.
Was it the first one or the third, though?
It's the third one. WrestleMania 3 was at the Pontiac Silverdome. They actually called that match on the fly, too, so neither one of them knew what move they were doing next.
Could you imagine Andre the Giant's response to Hulk? Yeah, I'm just going to lift you up.
Yeah.
Come here, come on. Like, no,
Come
fuck,
on,
you're
bud.
not.
Hulk Hogan's just roided out. He's got 700 pounds above his head.
Just fuck, yeah. And it's not like it's a bar where it's like, you can control the weight. It's a fucking moving human being.
Yeah.
And like, you're touching his dick.
You remember when I kept sending videos in the chat of me squatting SIBO?
Yeah, you do every time you hit the chat.
Yeah, every time I get drunk.
Every time he's around SIBO, you squat.
Like, SIBO, let me squat you. He'd be like, all right. Yeah, it's a big guy.
What were you going to say, Chris?
I was going to say, was it WrestleMania 20 or 23 that was also in Detroit? That was at Ford Field, because I went to that one, and that
23.
That was like the end of my wrestling phase.
Which one was it, Joe Louis? When
Chris was like, yeah, that shit's gay.
No, it was good, but that year I checked out. Jeez.
Which one was Joe Louis when Vince McMahon dropped the M-bomb to John Cena?
That was in Detroit?
Yeah. I saw the clip today because it was in the background, and you see Olympia Entertainment. It's got Joe Louis and all that shit.
That was in Detroit, but I believe that was a SmackDown.
That was just a regular show. I think.
Vince with the do-rag.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was just light work for him.
How'd you feel about that, JB?
That was really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. Like, wrestling is going in a different direction. All right.
Vince McMahon.
Wait, did you watch that live? How old were you when that happened?
I was young.
Like 13 or something?
13, 14, somewhere around there.
Yeah, what was like your live reaction to that shit?
I was just like,
what if
can we say this on TV?
Hey, chill.
What?
Well, what if Chris did that same thing to you in the hallway?
What are you doing here?
Chill.
What are we doing?
Chill.
I want to see if you.
We're all friends here.
Five knuckle shuffle, isn't that what it's called? Isn't that John Cena's move?
I'd see him go right on his ass,
Five
beat the
knuckle
shit out of him.
shuffle.
One of.
Yeah, that's one of them.
What's his finisher?
Five knuckle
The FU.
shuffle.
The FU.
And then the STFU.
Oh yeah.
I was the biggest John Cena fan in the third grade. We had to do. I don't know why we had to do this in third grade. I feel like it's a young age to be doing this shit. But what's it called when you're doing like a monologue? I don't know why that's a third grade, or maybe it's fifth grade.
Yeah.
Had my 54
Monologue in the
jersey.
third grade. I like rocks.
Yeah, exactly. I had this like plastic chain with the lock. How I used to wear my fucking burgundy 54 jersey. And I was like, Mr. Seco, I have to go outside. And she's like, for what? I'm like, for my monologue. I put on the music. I might have even been a different song back then, but yeah, I was like telling kids, I was like, can't see me. John Cena was that guy. And then
So it's just like, yeah.
Then I discovered UFC, and that's how I discovered my guy Rob Font is going to be joining us shortly, but not before Spencer tells us about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's, you can come to Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win a down payment on your dream home up to $200,000. Lady Jane's is open 7 days a week. You can walk in anytime, no appointment necessary, because at Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Chompin' Puck.
He shoots! He scores!
With four-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry. Chompin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes. You'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Chompin' Puck. Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zuniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991. Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spinmo Rex.
What up, though?
Young Chris, JB Smooth. Reading some of the
some of the comments are pretty wild about, we got a lot of wrestling talk in there, and Apollo in the Woodward Sports chat says, and I had a friend who used to dropkick people for no reason. Well, yeah, sounds like a piece of shit. He's just walking around dropkicking people. Doesn't sound like somebody I'd be friends with.
I drop kick people, but it wasn't like with ill intent.
Like I didn't.
Drop kicks aren't even that bad.
Did you
just fall down? It's just like a little push in your chest, really.
Yeah.
Easy. Did you ever do the random like master lock thing? Was that ever a thing, or were you out of it?
Making my friends put me in it because nobody used to be able to break it. And I'm like, see, I get out this motherfucker right quick.
My friend Marcus put my other friend Adam in the walls of Jericho. Fucked his back up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's another one where it never really hurt. I remember
he was like, he still talks about it. He's like, bro, anytime, because Adam, my neighbor Adam, and Marcus lives down the street from us, and so anytime we drive past his house or something, be like, that motherfucker put me in the walls of Jericho. My back's still fucked up.
The one I used to put my friend in was the ankle lock, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
Yeah.
JB, you'd have more than us.
Yeah, the ankle lock was definitely my go-to. The walls of Jericho, I don't think I've ever attempted that one, but
he got, dude, it was deep. He got good. It was so funny. Poor guy though. He actually has a bad back.
From that?
I don't know if it's from that, but it probably didn't help. He got him pretty good.
Sharpshooter. Used to do the sharpshooter.
I used to do the crippler crossface.
Yeah, that one actually does hurt.
Yeah.
That was a real.
I never did the sharpshooter.
Got a pretty dark backstory.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. All right. Way to make it weird.
I'm just saying.
Let's get to our guy, Rob Font. UFC Bantamweight, number 6 in the world. This guy, a father, by the way,
Certified Savage.
Certified Savage for sure. What up, Rob?
Hey, what's going on? Can you see me?
Oh,
yes, sir.
Sure.
Oh, can't necessarily see you guys, but I think, hold on. Should be good.
Should I put his phone to the side? Will that fix it?
Are you better this way or?
It's fine.
That's right. That's cool right there.
Yeah, that works too. It don't matter. What's going on, man? How you been?
Great, man. How you doing?
How's fatherhood?
Loving it, man. I'm loving it. It's been awesome so far. We finally kind of figured out the sun source. It's working out, man. She's thriving. I love seeing her. I can't wait to hang out with her, throughout the day, and it's just so funny seeing her, grow and her little personality already. It's just crazy.
That's dope, man. I feel like having my son, really, I don't know, it was like gas in my tank, really. I feel like I didn't live life until I was giving him, because now I have something to live for now. You know what I'm saying? Before I was just wandering earth trying to get money and fuck things, and now I have a legacy to leave behind my kid. And I don't know, it just gave me an extra boost. And I'm literally doing my dream job now. You get to fight people. You're already doing your dream job. Do you feel a little extra motivation now? You have a daughter?
100%, man. There's a lot more pop into my step. I'm in the gym. I'm busting my ass, and then it's like a rush to get back home just to see her before she goes to sleep, or be a part of the bath or changing her or whatever it may be. But I'm excited. There's this new fire that's good in me that I can't even really explain. I'm pretty sure you felt the same. And
oh yeah.
And every day is just another I wake up excited. It's almost like fight night every day.
Yeah, and always doing new stuff. They're trippy. Yeah, it's a drug. Loves a drug with them kids.
Can't relate, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Still
my
bad.
You still wanted to try to fuck things.
Speaking of the fight night, and you got your first fight coming up since April of last year, and how are you feeling about that? You ready to go? You obviously, the last 3 times you stepped into the octagon has been some of the top talent that the UFC has to offer that you've gone against. So what does that mean for you going forward now that you've experienced some of those guys coming into this fight?
Yeah, it's been some ups and some downs. I went 2-2, won 2 in a row, lost 2 in a row, and it's the first time losing 2 in a row as well. So it's been like a mental check, but like I'm focused. I'm rested. I feel good. I got this new fire lit underneath me, and like you said, I had that experience in my pocket as well. So with that being said, I focused on obviously my training camp and putting on a show come April 8th. But I do believe that those 2 big wins and those 2 big losses kind of changed me in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then also as well as with those fights, 5-rounders. This cramping you back down to those 3 rounds. Is that going to be what type of change of pace should we expect from you? Because sometimes I see you in there just killing them by 1,000. You have one of the nastiest jabs in the UFC, by the way. That thing's beautiful, man. I guess what is it like transitioning from those 5-round fights where you're kind of just trying to pace yourself to where you're still fresh in the 5th versus now preparing for a 3rd round?
Yeah, it's definitely the intensity as far as the conditioning is still the same. It's more of the strategy going into the first and second round. You don't have those extra rounds to play around, so you got to lock in the first 2 rounds if you don't finish it. So it's more of getting going quicker. Obviously in sparring, obviously come fight night. So I would say getting going quicker, taking the lead, getting up on points if it's that, or obviously getting the finish as quick as possible. But you don't have the extra 3 rounds to play around with, and I think that's the biggest thing of fighting, going from back-to-back 5-round fights and then fighting this 3-round fight.
Yeah, and but that's something you're comfortable with as well, obviously, because you got 8 first-round finishes, and looking at that, you're going up against a guy in Adrian Yanez who has he's on a 9-win fight streak. He also has 6 first-round finishes. What does it mean to how you can set the pace or feel each other out? Because you can't really do that as well in a 3-round fight compared to a 5-round fight.
Yeah, I would say the first 2 minutes maybe be a filling out process, but knowing him and knowing me, I think we're gonna get straight to it. It's more like I guess I could say getting the fight going, but making sure that I'm in a better position the whole time. I know he's going to engage. Obviously, I always engage. It's just more of me setting him up quicker from the bell to then engage quicker, take the lead and keep the lead.
Yeah, and I gotta do my Ariel Helwani here, because I know you're a fan of the game as well, and Yanez coming off his last fight, he had the whole situation where he kind of his opponent was saying some things about Brazilians, and he got that nasty KO over him, and he's become a fan favorite since. But how do you weigh his skill set versus yours? Because again, you've main evented in the UFC. He is undefeated, but go ahead.
He's undefeated for a reason. He's getting his shot for a reason. He's legit, man. The kid can box, he can wrestle, and he's finishing fights. He's doing everything he needs to do to UFC. And obviously get this ranked fight. So he's a stud. He's definitely an up and comer, but I'm not treating him like an up and comer. I'm treating him like this guy's savage. I'm treating him like it's Cheeto Vera or Jose Aldo. Taking this guy that serious. And he's young. He's got a lot of momentum. Like you say, I think he said 9 fights in a row. I believe 5 in the UFC. So it's kind of momentum. You get that. You start making things happen. It's things happening going on, going in your favor, I would say. So, so he's hot. It's a tough fight. He's feeling himself. He's hot. My job is to go in there and spoil all that. But as far as style, he brings it. He's nonstop. He's always in your face, and he's looking to finish the fight, which obviously leaves openings. There and take advantage of those openings. And if he's not, then again, draw those openings out. just take face. But, you know, this is not an easy task. This is not like one of those, you know, build up fights. He was fighting. You know, love, and it's the only fight you see lives. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be. I'm excited, man. This is gonna be a banger.
This entire card,
like
Gilbert Burns,
yeah,
Corey
Gilbert Burns,
Masvidal,
Masvidal. Pereira,
yeah, this is a big one.
And that's, you know, looking at that card, we just saw obviously the first UFC match between Pereira and Israel end that way, and like, how's your feeling about that? Obviously, that's going to be what the fourth fight we talked about between those two guys. How do you think that one's going to shake out? Have you like looked into that at all?
Yeah, it's gonna be another great fight. You know, obviously you could paper. You got to say that Pereira has, you know, the number. I think, you know, technically he's a better fighter. If you had to go for as far as technique and skill, obviously you got to give Alex that power. You know, I think it's gonna be on how. I think it'll come down to how Izzy reacts to getting hit, and then obviously hanging out on the fence too much. Sometimes he backs up a little bit too much, gets caught on that fence, and if he's just there hanging out and trying to like make a miss, like he could pay for that. But I can also see how if he plays smart, you know, keeps a distance, picks his shots, he can squeak by this decision. And but it's gonna be hard, man, because you lose to a guy twice, and like, it's got to be in your head. It's gonna be more like how he comes out mentally. You know?
Yeah, Alex is such a big dude, man. When he walked out Glover, he was way bigger than Glover. I was like, what is going on?
He's bigger than Jamal too.
Yeah, he's way bigger than Jamal. That is crazy.
Just huge, man. Just huge, and he has power. It's not like he's throwing punches. It's technical too. You know.
Yeah.
It's all set up. It's dangerous, and he's mean with everything.
Yes.
Like it looks like it'd be like hard to hold pads for that guy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like
just push you back every time. Yeah.
Rough and technical at the same time, but it's rough, and it's like he's like a big brute, and you know, it's something like I think that comes natural, like where you just like, man, yeah, I don't know, man.
He's scary, man.
A guy like that, and you miss one shot, you're going to be hurt for a couple of days, you know, and he always has that, so that can always. He can go 5 rounds. It could be the first or the 5th round. He's still going to have that power.
Yeah.
Dude's a beast for sure. And then I got to ask this because this is like the hottest topic in MMA right now. The fight between Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev. Obviously, Islam won. I felt that he won. It was, you know, there was 3 his way. Not, you know, Volk ended the fight.
Yeah.
You know, it looked a certain type of way. But who you think won the fight? And do you agree with Volk remaining pound for pound?
So as I was watching it, I was like, my heart was wanting to vote for the smaller guy. That I was kind of leaning toward the chest. As far as the decision, and, you know, so like I wasn't surprised with it. Definitely, I don't think it was a robbery. I just think it was a good fight. I think a lot of people were real surprised how much Volk, how well Volk did, and how he kind of made Makhachev look human. You know? So, I think that shocked a lot of people, which then just automatically wanted Volk to win. And as you can see, like I think people still want that because as they still gave him the title. So it's like, I just need to see the rematch. Really, man. You get that rematch back because
that's a good point.
It you know, like you know, the decision. Yeah, he went to him, but I think one or two exchanges of that fight. So, definitely, you know, keep him the #1 guy and give him the rematch.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I feel that like
so
Volk, although he pushed, you know, I'm a Volk guy. I wanted him to win, but
it's crazy. I used to be a Hollywood guy and I hated Volk.
Yeah.
Now
it's
I'm
hard
a Volk
to hate
guy
him.
now.
It's
You gotta
hard to
respect
hate
him.
him.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't think he did enough to take the belt from Islam, so I was good with that. But I also don't think Islam did enough to take the pound for pound from Volk.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah. So I was cool with both.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Well, Rob, man, I appreciate you tapping in and joining with us, man. You got anything going on you want to shout out before you get going?
Man, just again tune in April 8th. We got a big card, big fight, and
let's go, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, best of luck, man. It's gonna be electric. I can't wait for it.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir. We got to do it again after the W. That was my guy, Rob Font, UFC Bantamweight, 6th in the world. I promise you he's got hands. April 8th. Real quick, let me just go down this card real quick. Just the main card. I know we got to get commercial, but obviously Adesanya versus Pereira. Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal is a main eventer himself. Rob Font, Adrian Yanez.
Yep.
I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen Rob fight, and Adrian Yanez fight too.
Yeah.
That's one to tune
Rob
into.
Font, his first knockout in the UFC, his first fight in the UFC, the knockout is nasty, dude.
I'm talking, and I said he has the cleanest jab in the UFC. I dead ass.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know. It's like a magnet to like somebody's face. But anyway, after that, or before that, Kevin Holland versus Ponzinibbio, and then that 19-year-old kid,
Yeah.
the actual bantamweight, Raul Ruiza versus
Ugly.
whatever tomato can they're giving him. Yeah, he is pretty ugly.
That kid is super ugly.
Kid is pretty ugly. I mean, he beat our asses though. Tell us about Custom
He
Health.
would for sure. Custom Health Centers. Custom Health Centers is a place that can help you lose some weight. They helped our very own Ryan Ermanni. And oh wait.
Custom Health Pizza.
Custom Health Pizza. Look at Ryan Ermanni. He went from Corey Spaghetti to Corey McGetty. But in all seriousness, Custom Health Centers can't help you lose some weight. They help Ryan lose upwards of 20 pounds already. You can call them at 844-789-8446. That's 844-789-8446. Call Custom Health Centers today and let them help you lose some weight.
Get a shot up. This is for the win.
All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner jumper. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spinmo Rex.
What up, though?
Yo, Chris to the TV booth, JP Smooth, the 1s and 2s. We got, I don't know what to call you. What did you do on Tuesday? I had people like DMing me. They said you were weird. They said you were being really weird.
Oh, when I let out my my phlegm.
I don't even know if that. I mean,
yeah.
I
when he did this,
cleared the chest.
I'd like to see it, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Like we said,
now?
Brad,
Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, that, and I heard you had some like really graphic details about you and Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, when we do the Valentine's Day deal. Yeah, I mean, they just spun it my way, and I gave my take on it. I'm not trying to be in pain for a long time. I'm a petite guy. I know it comes with the part.
Oh God. I think that's what like where it got weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but then they prolonged it. Spence decided to take a deeper dive in it.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
We got deep.
Weird choice of words.
We got deep for sure.
We just wrapped up an interview with my guy Rob. Big facts. We just wrapped up an interview with my guy Rob Font. UFC Bantamweight, fighting April 8th. Make sure you tune in with him. A cool dude. The last time we spoke to him, we were just bullshitting about the Jake Paul and Dylan Dennis stuff. Rob's a real one, and he's like a fan of the sport. It's like, yeah, we talk about his fights too, but like we also like nerd out about like, dog, did you see that?
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen? That's always dope. Actually, Lukas, you're a UFC guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm an avid UFC fan. I couldn't go like fighter for fighter and tell you everything about him, but I definitely keep up.
Did you watch the Volkanovski and
highlights? I do, especially lately. I've been slumping early, so especially like when it comes around.
That tap water, bro.
Might be.
Yeah, show him the cup of your Ohio tap water real quick.
Yeah.
East Palestine water. You can see that it's got some radiation in it, but
how far is that from you?
Fucking like southeast Ohio. I'm in Toledo, so it's northwest. It's like
5 hours.
Damn near West Virginia.
You ever been? Oh, it's
who's been to East Palestine?
Nobody takes a trip. If you're taking a trip and you live in Ohio,
you're leaving. You're going to Cedar Point, or you're leaving.
Yeah, that's so fair. That's
if I was in Ohio, I'm like, I'm going on vacation. Where are you going? Cleveland, Ohio. It's like
it's fair.
That'd be so whack.
I have been to West Virginia. There are some weird parts of Ohio for sure. There's always like weird like salt mines and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Wait, where the fuck am I? I feel like I was in like the 50s.
Yeah.
It was like street lights hung by string and shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Coal mines.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Shit got weird.
Ohio's a weird place, full of weird people.
Yep, I agree with you.
But if that stuff is close to West Virginia, I mean, that's cool too, because like West Virginia is another. I always think of what's that movie where they go camping?
The Hills Have Eyes.
Is that I think that shit. I think that's
Bear?
what it is. Cocaine Bear, no.
Cocaine.
I'm going to see that.
Are you?
Yeah, 100%.
It's not gonna be good.
I'm trying to see it. Looks like movie of the year. I'm not gonna lie.
Get the fuck out of here.
No way, it's terrible.
That's like
but
calling
I'm still gonna
Simpsons a
watch
classic. It's not.
The Simpsons movie is a classic.
It's not a classic. Have you seen it? The Simpsons movie?
No, I'm not like. It's not like I bash the Simpsons. It's just I'm a Family
I don't
Guy
watch
guy.
The Simpsons.
It's just it's just kind of like.
Why you get all defensive?
Hey, bro, I don't watch the Simpsons.
But like, I don't know. It just kind of corny to me. I don't know. It never gave me a hoot or a holler. Family Guy gets me a lot.
What the fuck?
A hoot or a holler?
It never gave me a hoot or a holler.
A hoot or a holler?
All I know is
maybe I'll catch it tonight while I'm putting on my vapes for up.
The Simpsons was on free movies. The Simpsons movie was on free movies on WoW. I watched that shit like 20 times.
You know what else was on WoW? Soft porn.
Hell yeah,
Hell yeah, brother.
Also, Pot Zombies, which is a wild movie.
That sounds like a pretty good movie.
It was like a homemade movie.
It sounds like a homemade movie.
They were
Pot Zombies?
They were like walking and shit, and like they had like green in their eyes, and the green in their eyes like didn't stay on their eyes. It was like it was so trash. There was this one part
It's a movie
of it,
about Lucas's friends, made by Lucas's friends.
this zombie gets into a cab, or like she's like turning into a zombie. Because the whole thing is you smoke this weed and it turns you into a zombie.
Do you go back to normal at some point?
No, you're a zombie.
That's fucking.
And so she gets into this cab like after she smokes the weed, and the cab driver is talking, and he's like, "Yeah, so he's talking about like being he used to be a rodeo guy for like kids parties. You know, like I bring the pony around, and he's like." Yeah, the pony died, so I was just dragging the kids on top of it around in circles. It's like, that's why I drive cabs now. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Pot Zombies is one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen.
It's fun. It was like supposed to be like one of those serious moments too. Like we feel bad for the guy.
Like,
like, oh man,
she
this guy's
gets up
life
and
sucks.
bites him.
That's funny. All right.
They made a sequel to this movie. Do you know that?
Pot Zombies?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. What's it called? Pot Zombies 2?
Yes.
More pot, more zombies?
T-Mag's in there.
Honestly, like, this could be a movie that D-Mac would be in. It was like, I'm telling you, it looked like it was filmed on somebody's phone.
Yeah, crazy enough, Spencer, you were extremely close. Pot Zombies 2, more pot, less plot.
Oh, man!
If it rhymes, it's even more terrible.
Bro, I'm telling you,
That's fucking
you
awful.
guys should watch Pot Zombies. It's a classic.
It's classic.
It's a classic.
We're done with your fucking classics.
Speaking
dude.
of classics, and something that sounds like weed, did you ever watch Puff the Magic Dragon as a little kid?
No, but have you ever seen The Neverending Story?
Yeah.
The Neverending Story is fire. Part 3.
Fake ass dragon. Like,
Dude, back then? Oh, you're younger than me. Back then, that shit was sick.
2 years younger than you.
No, you're like 3 years younger than me.
Yeah, you are 30. So
I'm almost 30. Chill.
But
very close.
I'd watch Never.
I guess I am like 4 years younger than you.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah. But Puff the Magic Dragon was my shit. I used to watch that movie a lot. Anybody else see that?
Nope.
No.
Spencer.
None.
Instant
I heard of it.
That was a classic, bro, for sure. I know people have seen Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yo,
We need a weekly movie review for
DTR.
Spencer.
I'm down to do a weekly movie.
I'm down.
Get high or drunk or watch. Well, drunk movie watching isn't fun. Let's get high and watch one.
I'll get drunk.
Damn.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Damn. DRTX in the Woodward Sports Chat says Sausage Party is a classic. Correct. That's a classic.
That's not a classic.
That is a classic.
Pod Zombies is way more of a classic than Sausage Party.
By the way, update on the Simpsons movie poll.
You just like the last 10 minutes of Sausage Party. That's why you think it's a classic.
No, Sausage Party is fucking great.
Talking about the cartoon?
That's a funny movie.
Yeah,
that was like a go-to for me.
See my boy Jeremy Anderson. He's seen Puff the Magic Dragon.
I heard of it.
That's a good movie.
Never seen it.
Chris, I've heard of it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've heard of it, but that's it.
The Simpsons movie, by the way, 83% no.
The Simpsons would come on after an NFL game, and I would just directly know to turn the channel.
Yeah, the show sucks. The movie is funny though.
I haven't seen it.
I've never seen the Family Guy movie.
There's not a Family Guy.
They don't need to because they know their role.
Is there a Family Guy movie, JB?
Yeah,
I'm sure there might be.
Isn't there that Star Wars one? Or is that just
that's racist of you. I asked the black guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just interjected. Hey, white man here. I got
what the fuck?
There isn't a Family Guy movie, but they do have kind of like spin-off movie series. Like as Chris was saying, there is a Star Wars one, and they have a couple other ones.
Yeah, they got different parts of the Star.
Yeah.
Blue Harvest is the first one, right?
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
Chris put me on the screen first too. We all look the same to you too, bud? What's going on over there?
Relax.
Sorry.
Chris like, I thought you were our guest.
Oh well, Rob's back.
Puts the name tag up on me.
Chris over there sneaking some of D-Mac stuff too.
Yeah, facts. Chris is puffing the Magic Dragon over there. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, JB, Chris. Yeah, well,
I gotta find that poster for Puff the Magic Dragon.
All right, let's go to break. Let's talk. It's Friday. Let's talk some sports. Not before Spencer tells us about Guardian Alarm.
Guardian Alarm will puff your Magic Dragon.
Yo.
Customized solutions for real experts. Their professional technicians take time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800-STAY-OUT. That's 1-800-STAY-OUT right now. And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Son of racist.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Gotta double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Krogers, and if you wanna know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You can get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Live on WoodwardSports.com.
What was that about?
My man. What?
No, I don't know.
I'm your boy, Eazy Jumbo. My guy, Spin Morax. Young Chris, JB Smooth, Lukas Klotz joining the show. Can we get a read? Was that a real cough?
One, just now?
No, just on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah. Had it clear. That's some blood.
Chris, you got that picture in Slag?
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I got it.
All of high school, I got this.
Got what?
Is this what I think it is? What
No,
you guys were
I'm
saying?
just Puff the Magic Dragon. I don't know what you're
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I thought it was the Sid from Toy Story. They were showing mom back there.
This was Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah,
we know
I've
Spencer.
seen the
I need the
cover.
fucking picture, bro.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Still don't care.
Still don't care.
We did not need him.
Look at Pop the Magic Dragon, guys.
Okay,
Why
so
invite Lucas?
did you
Why did I
guys see
do
what
this?
Elon Musk just tweeted?
No, what'd he say?
He said, "Next, I'm buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back into it."
Hell yeah.
That's that's something I can get behind.
See, I'm a big Elon guy.
Cocaine bear drinking a cup of cocaine cola.
There's no way I'd be able to watch a movie while on cocaine.
Yeah, I got a movie idea. You want to hear it?
Yeah, literally. All right. DJ Chark contract voided today. How important is it for the Detroit Lions to re-sign him? Spinning.
It's pretty important. It's
changing your tune a little bit.
You know, you look at what he did last year. You look what he brings to the team. Unless they're planning on overpaying for a guy in free agency or drafting a top wide receiver in the first round, there's not a lot of guys that fit his build that you can bring. Like when we looked at that wide receiver chart of free agents, it wasn't too great. There wasn't a lot of guys that I was like, yeah, they could fill in for DJ Chark. That could be DJ Chark's replacement. So I'd like to see them re-sign DJ Chark unless he's asking for a crazy amount of money.
So, how much?
$12 million a year.
12 mil is like you want to go
That's
above
like
that?
where I cut off, yeah.
He's getting 15 plus.
I'm not signing him.
It could be from us. I guess it depends how long the contract is, too. Lucas, you look at contracts like that?
As far as I couldn't really hear that well.
Do you look at the contract? Like, how much do you think the Detroit Lions should re-sign DJ Chark for?
Considering I want to bring back Jamal, obviously. I'd like to bring back Anzalone just for a veteran presence. I'd probably say like 9 to 11.
Yo, you're tripping, bro.
He's
playing on 10.
That's what I'm saying. So I think...
And he couldn't stay healthy.
He got healthy, didn't stay healthy.
I
he was coming back off the injury.
I think he's able to stay healthy. Like, I don't think he's an injury-riddled player. And especially with J-Mo emerging more, I think he's not going to need to be as vital. But I don't know. I don't think he's like a must bring back. It would be nice, but...
Yeah. Did you listen to the full interview with Ben Johnson?
No, not yet.
Sounds like he's a priority. It's in 20-minute ask and point blank. We kind of discussed a little bit yesterday, but Jamal Williams, obviously, and then DJ Chark. But obviously, he's only thinking like the offensive side of the ball. You brought up another interesting name, Alex Anzalone. I think that's one they bring back, but I'm not tripping so much on that one because I feel like that is...
You got Bugs and Kaminsky, too.
I'm not tripping on Bugs.
Kaminsky, yes. I would love to see Bugs come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not tripping on Bugs? Who are they going to put in the middle then?
They're going to draft somebody.
I think they're cutting Brockers.
For sure cutting Brockers. That's 10 mil.
So you don't want them to re-sign Bugs. And then they got, Benito Jones and Lee McNeil as their only defensive tackles?
I mean, they're for sure drafting somebody and or signing somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, Bugs wasn't like that big of an impact for me to say he's a must. Like Kaminsky, hands down, had a bigger impact than Bugs.
I think Bugs can have a good impact. It's like you're going to get him for cheap, so why not re-sign him?
I'm with Spence here, too.
You're
definitely getting him for cheap, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's the guy where I'm like, oh, if he's getting like little, like, I don't even know how much defensive tackles are making, like his
he's not going to make a
level
lot
of defensive tackles. I'm not tripping off Anzalone either. Like Anzalone's going to get like what, $6 million a year? Like
probably.
He's not getting a lot. Are they talking actually about this on Ermanni Edwards, middle linebackers and running backs, like how little they're paid, it seems like, in today's NFL. But it's true. And on top of that, Alex Anzalone has never had like the greatest career. He's not Trey, whatever his name is, I can't think of right now. Tremaine Edmonds. Yeah, it's not like that. So I think he's come back for sure. That's cheap. But I'm down. I mean, if they paid him $15 million, I'm talking about DJ Chark, I wouldn't be pissed. I think it makes sense. If you're looking at yourself as a team that's truly competing for an NFC Championship and or Super Bowl, it's worth the $15 million at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything you opened up for J-Mo, too.
Oh, man, that's a lot.
Like, you look at what J-Mo was last year.
How many years?
I mean, I keep it on the shorter end, 2 to 3.
I would put some incentives in there, like
for sure.
You have to play at least 15 games for like a $2 million bonus.
Yeah, that's fair. That's how most stuff is contracted.
Not a lot. They're getting rid of that in the NFL a lot.
I mean, there's performance bonuses too, though. A lot of teams are denying that.
But that's the worry. It's not the performance. When he's out there, he's good. Obviously, he's a good player. And him and Goff had some rapport at the end of the year. They had some chemistry going on at the end of the year. But it's, can he stay on the field? Can he play a whole season?
Yeah. Don Rivera in the Woodward Sports chat. is with you guys in terms of Bugs. This is Bugs is underrated. I watched some videos of Bugs hyping up the defense. Usually those people are captains, so that tells me he had pull. I agree. I think he had pull. I watched him like hype up the defense too, but if the money's coming down, do it. I don't need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This guy is nuts, says Econ. I don't know who he's talking about.
Probably you paying DJ Chark $15 million a year.
I'm paying.
But like honestly, and I'm not bashing. I guess I just want to see your other side of it because I don't see it.
The other side of what?
What's the difference in signing DJ Chark to $15 million for 2 or 3 years versus drafting somebody that you can get for cheaper and potentially develop longer? And I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to see why you think that way. That makes sense.
No, I don't say I don't think I think that way. I just said I don't have an issue with them re-signing Chark, and the reason why I'm not saying this specifically. Again, I'm just saying I think Chark is I don't want to say vital, but he's a big part of this offense. You look at what J-Mo was, and if you listen to that interview with Ben Johnson, he point blank asked him, is J-Mo an X receiver? Because that's what a lot of people are saying is you don't need DJ Chark. With Jameson Williams to just fill a spot. Well, if you listen to the offensive coordinator talk to Tim Twentyman, he says, I like J-Mo in the slot. That's why you see like the fast guys in the slot. You put them in the slot for a reason, and they do well there for a reason. That's where he wants to play J-Mo. So, and then you also factor that in with like when J-Mo did touch the ball last year. I'm sorry about saying this every single show, but almost every single play was a touchdown. Every single play.
Mm-hmm.
And that part of that though, him being open in those situations was because of DJ Chark doing what he does as well. I think DJ Chark's also a good blocker. If you guys like Jamal Williams, I think you have to factor in like. I guess DJ Chark probably more on the outside runs. Jamal really wasn't that, but
I mean, it still has an impact.
But if they went the route of wanting to draft somebody, then yeah. But if you're competing, if you're JB and you think they're winning the NFC, meaning they're going to the Super Bowl next year, then why not? You see teams do the F them picks route all the time. Why why not go all in?
Mm-hmm.
If you truly believe in this team, why not? I think they take that too.
My thing is I just worry about it potentially just because of the money. Is just would that, because your point is why not? I guess it's because you could be using that money elsewhere to shore up other pieces down the road. And that's my concern with bringing a guy back like Chark, who I think is like a C+, B- wide receiver when you fall on the scale. Like not anything even close to bad, but I don't think you can call him like elite. I think he's good, but I think you can use that money elsewhere so you can get young elite talent.
Again, if my whole thing is if they are where a lot of Lions fans think they are. I don't know that they're there. And actually, it doesn't sound like Brad Holmes thinks they're there either. But, like, it doesn't hurt. But it's not that it doesn't hurt. You do that.
I get where you're coming from because, like you said, he did establish himself last year. He got some rapport with Jared Goff. They formed a good connection, especially at the end of the year. That you saw him go to DJ Chark in the most crucial down of the year against Green Bay when they needed that first down to win the game.
Yeah.
And they made the connection. He did that multiple times throughout the year where it's a must get down. And he threw it to DJ Chark, and a couple of them didn't work, but that one did. So it'd be nice, but like I said, I'm not paying him $15 million, man.
That's the going rate of the free agent wide receiver.
One that plays 10 games.
He's not an injury-riddled player. Like, he had an ankle surgery the year previously. Yeah, his ankle's not going to be, like, 100%. Like, it's the very next year after that. That's one of the reasons he got a one-year deal. But through the second half of the season, that wasn't an issue at all. I'm not looking at it as that. I don't know. That's fugazi to me. Fugazi. I have no concern with the ankle. I really don't.
I think it's concerning that he shows now consistently in a couple of years that he can't stay on the field for more than
because like where it's concerning is if it's like, oh, his ankle was fucked. Oh, now it's his knee. Like I'm saying, like that. Those are like the injury prone guys. Like, god damn, like everything seems to be going wrong with you. If it's a guy the very next year after having the left ankle surgery and complications he had, continue like a little bit complications, like that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like. That goes together. He wasn't fully healthy. Once he did fully get healthy, it wasn't an issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really looking at him as an injury-prone type guy. And 15, if they're competing. But it's if somebody else wants to offer him that. I can't guarantee that. I guess Christian Kirk was a little bit younger, but maybe only 1 year younger.
Christian Kirk, and everybody laughed at that contract when it happened. But then he went out there and balled, and he played a whole season.
And the Jaguars made the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. DJ Chark is a $15 million deal. And this team won 8 games in the second half of the season. When DJ Chark got back, you're not gonna be laughing at that deal either. You'll be like, oh damn, he's a piece of this offense, and he was down the stretch. I don't Don't get why people pretend he's not. Goff has chemistry with him, like you said, in go time moments. That's who he's throwing the ball to. Whether it worked or not, sometimes I was like, oh. but at times he did.
He threw a bad ball.
Sometimes he did it. And you have a 6'4" guy that's can streak down the field. Again, going back to what Ben Johnson said, putting J-Mo in the slot in those situations. Whoo! Come on, man. Yeah. Come on. I'm just waiting for Goff to get the chemistry with him, and I'm cool with it.
So just to clarify the conversation, Eazy, you're cool with the 10 to probably $12 million range, which is similar to what he got. If that's what he gets offered, you just believe that he's going to get offered more, and you wouldn't want to pay that 15 plus. But I think everyone here on board would pay him for the 10 to 12 or 10 plus incentives. Basically, his contract last year, if it were to be very similar to that, you guys would all sign him to that contract, right? It's just if it goes higher than that, that's when you start to have questions, right?
Yeah, I'm not even tripping on the 15. If this team is what like the Gobblers are telling me, like, oh, Jared Goff won you a Super Bowl, put your nuts on the table, go all in. Teams that go all in seem to at least get to the dance. What did the Eagles do this year? They went all in.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, they went all in.
But that's what I'm saying. Go all in. The Rams the year previously went all in. The only time I could think of a scenario like that didn't work was like the Dream Team Philadelphia Eagles. They're like Mike Vick and Nnamdi Asomugha and all them guys. It just didn't work out.
Oh, I thought Nnamdi Asomugha was cold.
Nnamdi Asomugha was a dog for a couple years.
Yeah,
he was.
But let me tell you guys about Big Boy, because wintertime in Detroit is better with comfort foods from Big Boy. Try the classic meatloaf or Cajun chicken Alfredo. What about breakfast? The stuffed potato pancakes are back. They got the Lumberjack, the Santa Fe Garden, or the Blockbuster. Stop by your local Big Boy today and satisfy those taste buds.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
When it comes to making your haircut truly an experience, there's no better place than Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Come to any one of our 26 Metro Detroit locations for an award-winning haircut experience and qualify for a chance to win a down payment for your dream home up to $200,000. Our precision haircut and talented stylists will have you looking good, feeling good, and give you a chance to change your life forever. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
Chili Peppers Tanning, it is officially free tan week from now until Saturday. That's until tomorrow. New customers go to any Chili Peppers Tanning location to get any UV tanning for free. And when you're there, they also have 50% off all lotions, including the favorites, Australian Gold, Designer Skin, Caltan, and Swedish Beauty lotions. Join the Pepper Club for all the best deals where they beat all competitors by $5. $5. You also do yourself a favor. Go to Chili Peppers Tanning. They got the hottest bulbs, the hottest deals, and the darkest tans. ChiliPeppersTanning.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights live on WorldSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Rex. You know, Chris in the TV booth, JP Smooth, the 1-2s. We're kind of discussing if the Detroit Lions should bring back wide receiver DJ Chark, who's a free agent this year. His contract got voided today. Yeah, I'm saying 15 mils. Like I guess kind of like what I'm expecting, maybe even more. But Kool-Aid in the Woodward Sports chat puts it perfectly. Or I'm sorry, not Kool-Aid. Bob's Big Boy. I say we go 2 years, $25 million on Chark. And that makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
You have the first year $10 million, and how they always backload the contract. Second year $15 million. And you have the heavily incentivized bonuses within there, performance bonuses, whatever you do to dress it up. But again, that's from the perspective that you truly feel like this team's competing. And $10 million is a discount for the wide receivers. Again, Christian Kirk, I don't know what his cap hit was this year, but when you break that contract down equally, it was like $20 million a year, which is insane because he wasn't even the number one wide receiver in Arizona. He was one of those guys I felt like beneficiated from having DeAndre Hopkins in the same field as him. You know what I'm saying? but he proved that he can.
He proved that he can do it by himself. He proved that he can be a
Yeah.
number one, and that's what he went out there and did. And he balled, and he earned the contract. So, I guess he gets the last laugh.
Yeah. Now it does get interesting though because everybody likes shiny new toys, and a lot of people in the Woodward Sports chat. My guy Lukas, Lucas,
Yeah.
Lucas Mucus, Sid the kid. Anyway, that was funny. He thought we were about to fry him. Oh yeah, I'm used to this.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah. All right, give me a swirly, guys. No, but people like shiny toys. Lucas said it. People in the Woodward Sports chat, they're talking about drafting a wide receiver at 18. I mean, we've kind of discussed that, but like, I never actually thought it was a thing. If they don't re-sign DJ Chark, is it going to have to be a thing?
No, I don't think. Like Brad Holmes has shown us, he can find a receiver late in the draft that can be equally as effective. So,
Given not that type of receiver yet. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, when you know you have to target a big body receiver, an X receiver, you can do that instead of looking at guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown. So again, I'm what big body.
No, I was thinking about Lucas and the swirly. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah, you can do it. I'm drinking Ohio tap water. I'm a piece of shit. I get it.
Here we go again.
Yeah. But no, I trust Brad Holmes, and when he can find the talent available, he can make it happen. So I'd like to just re-sign Chark, but depending on the money, yeah, you might draft somebody. You might bring somebody in to fill out that young core. Go with Jameson Williams and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Fits the same timeline in their contracts.
It's not fair for me to do this to you because you're not Brad Holmes. Like, no one was truly ever thinking like Amon-Ra St. Brown in the draft when he got drafted.
Yeah.
So for me to put, I wanted to ask like, what X receivers are you looking at, in this year's draft to replace DJ Chark if he's not re-signed? Is Quentin Johnson a true X?
Yeah. Yes. Obviously, Quentin Johnson is number one. It's the guy.
Over Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Yes.
Quentin Johnson's number one over Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I would say yes. Quentin Johnson is the number one receiver.
Have you been seeing these mock drafts? He's kind of like the back half of it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
I think because Jackson Smith and Jigba was a little bit colder.
Michael Wilson out of Stanford. He's 6'2", 215. That's a big body guy that you can put out on the outside there. That's somebody that I'll look at.
Okay.
There's a lot of different people you can choose from, and obviously Brad Holmes does a lot more of this than I do. Jaden Hazelwood out of Arkansas is another 6'2", 215-pound guy. Just you need a big body contested catch guy because you already have the burner in Jameson Williams. You've got the underneath guy in Amon-Ra St. Brown, and you need someone that you can throw a jump ball to, throw a fade to in the end zone, something like that. And that's where DJ Chark fills the role nicely. But we'll see if there's guys in this draft that can fit that role for sure. Like Bryce Ford Wheaton out of West Virginia is 6'3", 210. There's some guys in there that'll be late round projected guys, and like Ford Wheaton's like a 7th round projection. So you could go out there and grab somebody if you really want to.
I'm looking at Washington. I'm looking at Hyatt. He's only 6 foot, but the kid out of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Him and Hooker. When we draft Hooker in the 4th, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Rile up the Lions fans, but I like Hyatt too.
Hyatt, yeah, but again, he's not like
he's only 6 foot.
Over top dominating receiver that you want that fills that role.
It almost felt like last year was the year to get that bigger bodied receiver, because you had who's my man Pittsburgh? I can't think of right now. JB, help me out. The Rick Pickett.
Oh yeah.
Pickett, Olave. Last year was a damn good receiving class.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson,
Williams once he finally gets in the field too. But I'm thinking again for DJ Chark.
Drake London.
Yeah. A lot of good receivers. Treylon Burks, yeah. Oh, it was a dog-ass class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of like when I'm trying to picture the replacement for DJ Chark, I want a 6'4" guy. Again, streak the field, take the safety along with them, and that opens up things underneath. Because if being real about Jared Goff, I mean that's where he's best.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it with the deep balls of Jared Goff. It's like the home runs. Like some guys get them. Some guys get a lot more.
Some guys get more, yeah.
And that's what it is with Jared Goff. He's just, sometimes he hits them. He's a good guy. He's a good player out there. But when it comes to receivers, that's probably the names I'm looking at. I heard somebody say Jordan Addison. Actually, yeah, it was Todd McShay. Called him a number 2.
Jordan Addison?
Yeah. You think so too?
Number 2 in the draft?
No, in the league, like a 2 or 3 as a option.
Oh yeah, again, because he's not that dynamic athlete. He can make some plays. He's a burner, but he's not this big physical imposing receiver that's going to go up and make contested catches. And he didn't really have as good of a year as you wanted to see at USC.
I guess I could see him being number 2. What do you consider Amon-Ra? If Jamo has the type of year we're expecting him to have, is
number 2,
yeah. He's either 2 and the Jamo's the 1?
Yeah, depending.
I feel like with this Ben Johnson offense, the same way we saw like every single tight end eat, it might be similar to the wide receivers. Like I don't know if you'll be able to look at the Detroit Lions team and say, he's the one, let's double this guy. Well, maybe actually would be Jamo. Because he's a threat every single time.
Everybody's got to keep their eyes on him. He's got that kind of speed that could just take the top off of defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amon-Ra might get more volume, but when you're talking like downfield threats,
Like you have to make sure this guy's contained or all hell breaks
you're going to
loose.
scheme for
Yeah, it's
Jameson
Jamo.
Williams or that kind of
Be fair.
speed.
JB?
Is it kind of bad I don't see DJ Chark coming back? Like, I
No.
feel like Brad Holmes is kind of looking for either someone in this draft or someone in free agency that they can kind of sign a little bit long term, you know?
Yeah.
As you said, you want speed, you want height. What about it? Well, he's not tall, but does have the speed. McCole Harmon?
Yeah. Dude.
What about Alan Lazard? How about that? Till 2?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was saying. When I looked at the free agent list, I was like,
oh, he got more.
Oh, okay.
I got more, but it's just from the draft. The guy out of LSU, Keyshawn Booty, 6 foot.
You just want to
has
say
size,
booty.
has
Keyshawn
speed.
Booty.
Keyshawn Booty.
Booty, yeah. He has size, he has speed. I mean, he's 6 foot right now.
Right now?
Yeah. I mean, he could get taller. Who knows?
He'll be 6'2" later.
JB's
When
like,
he gets excited, he shoots up an inch or 2.
JB checks his watch.
Per
He's 6 foot.
February 17th, he checked in at 6 foot. Come draft day, oh shit, he's 6'5".
You know how those numbers get fudged during the
for
combine.
Sure. Like saying Bryce Young's 5'10".
Quinn Johnson 6'4". How? I agree with you. Actually.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know how this guy's falling the back half of the drafts either. This is what PFF has to say about Quentin Johnson. Physically, there's nothing close to Johnson in this draft class. There are other receivers with his size, other receivers with his catch radius, other receivers with his speed, other receivers with the after-catch ability, but none who come close to putting all 4 of those together. He's one of the more impressive athletes to come out at a receiver position over the past decade. With reported measurables of 4.4 second 40-yard dash, a 42-inch vertical, and 11-foot broad jump, all 6'4" of this 215-pound receiver can do freaky things in the NFL. Interesting word.
Freaky.
Freaky.
He's going to get freaky in the
some
NFL.
freaky things.
Yeah.
If he's there at 18, after reading that, and the same last name as another Johnson
Okay,
that was
relax.
Here. What? I like Chad Johnson.
What's Johnston?
All right, it's our boss.
Isn't it
No, I'm kidding.
Johnston?
It is Johnston, probably. Yeah, it is. Well, I said it quick enough. You wouldn't know.
Johnston.
Big facts.
Big facts. It's true.
It's true.
Facts, bro. It's
Big
just
Johnson.
true. I expect them to sign it. Like you said, Ben Johnson was talking like they're re-signing him.
Yeah.
So we'll see. If they don't sign Chark, though, they're going to have to address that position for sure.
That's what I'm saying. At 18, if he's truly going to be there, there's no way this kid's at 18. But if he's there, I wouldn't be mad.
He's going to be the first receiver off the board.
I wouldn't be mad. And like we had this talk with Lukas actually beforehand too. Oh man, maybe we should have made this a topic, but we got in debate of like who was actually maybe we'll have with Woodward Sports Chat. Who was more crucial to Detroit Lions' success, Ndamukong Suh or Calvin Johnson?
Yeah.
And I pointed out the fact that Calvin Johnson was literally
Maz was talking about the disco.
Oh yeah.
I said I wanted to have that discussion with Maz when Maz was on, but he was talking about the disco. It's like, yeah, they used to call me Disco Maz. This shit was legendary, dude. We had some great.
Okay, Grandpa, it's time for your medicine.
Couple great segments with Maz, man.
Oh yeah.
He used to call me Disco Maz.
Yeah.
All right, Grandpa, time for
we
your
talked
nap.
about
How you
music for
doing?
like a whole segment, and it was just Maz talking about the voices he likes, and it was good.
Me, Maz, no cap, had an hour drive home, maybe like an hour and a half drive home from his first UFC fight. He watched Wiseman versus Masvidal 1, and we straight up listened to like 90s R&B the entire way. But because Maz was DJing, he's like, "Oh yeah, I get down." It was like playing like it was a freaky drive. It was like keep sweating and stuff.
You gotta keep looking at Maz. He's like licking his lips, looking at you.
He's like, "How you doing?"
How you doing?
Maz the man. I love that guy.
Maz is the man.
He is a truly a legend. Tell us about SMA.
I will, because if you're getting, you're sitting there in the hour drive listening to R&B with Maz, you might need somebody to talk to, and we got the place for you. That is SMA, or the Sports Marketing Agency, because the Sports Marketing Agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, make sure they head to thesportsma.com to get the help they deserve.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Chompin' Puck.
He shoots! He scores!
With four-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry. Chompin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes. You'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Chompin' Puck. Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side.
Lemieux and McCarty, who've had a good knockdown drag up. There they go, right on the whistle. They were talking to one another.
Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spimo Rags.
What up, though?
Young Chris and TV, JB's moving ones and twos. And real quick before we get to anything else, smash the like button. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? I thought we was boys. I thought we were all here hanging out on a Friday, and the like section is damn near naked.
It's like
it's a weird kind of hangout. You don't hang out with your boys naked.
That Simpsons movie pulls.
Yeah, let's get that down.
Oh yeah,
it's not. Yeah, let's get that one down. Spencer,
even though it's a classic,
I did
not
it.
A classic. At one point, that poll was 83% non-classic. Here's a classic. You want a classic? Jurassic Park. That's a classic because everybody's seen it. That's like what classics are. A Sausage Party. I'll take a step.
You haven't seen Star Wars. Star Wars is a
classic. Yeah.
You haven't seen it though, so I don't trust your classic tag.
I just told you Star Wars is a classic.
Yeah, but I don't trust that because you haven't seen it. So how do you know?
Shut your mouth. What up, Chris?
How do classics work in terms of franchise? So like Jurassic Park, we all agree is like a classic, but then they proceeded to make like 7 more, and probably only like 2 or 3 of them were good. So
I don't know. Jurassic Park 2 is the one with the pterodactyl, right?
Yeah.
And the birdcage. That one's good.
Yeah.
The first like 3 were good. After that,
yeah,
it's crazy, right? Because like
so we got more dinosaurs.
Do you call it a
bring it back out? We forgot the gate again.
It's like you read zombies movies.
Yeah,
more dinosaurs.
More
and Jurassic Park.
Jurassic 6, Park 7.
We still ain't learned shit.
More Jurassic, more Park. Dude, the Fast and Furious movies suck so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's.
Were any of those a classic? They're on like 12.
Yeah, the first
one's classic.
Like the first one's good. Tokyo Drift is good. The rest of them are garbage.
Yeah, that's how you know they're
Ever since The Rock got brought in,
hey, yo.
when The Rock comes into like a movie series,
yo,
you just know it's gonna be fucking trash.
That's them trying to save it. That's what.
The Rock is not a good actor.
Yo, relax.
I think it was.
He's not.
I think it was bad 3 movies before The Rock entered.
That is
like,
also true.
I think it was 3 movies.
Bad 3 movies before The Rock. The Rock is not a good actor though.
Yeah.
What is The Rock's best movie?
Walk Tall or Walking Tall.
Game Plan was not bad.
Yeah, I like the game plan.
What about Tooth Fairy?
No.
No, The Rock is not a good actor. Walking Tall is his best movie. Gridiron Gang's good.
Who's the best wrestler turned actor?
Bautista or John Cena, probably.
I say John Cena.
I don't know. Bautista's good.
Batista's good. Yeah.
Batista's that good.
Does he? Yeah, no, he has some good stuff.
Guardians of the Galaxy, like I get that character is cringe. Like I feel like that's what the character is, right?
Yeah.
Was like in you actually read comics, yeah?
Well, he can fly in the comics.
But he's like as cringy as like that in the comic, yeah. But that's not really acting because like I feel like that's just him being like.
But he has other stuff too.
Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, Tooth Fairy. What?
I don't know. I just know that he has other movies. Yeah,
he's got that one, My Spy. I actually heard that movie was good. Like, Like, not like, oh, you got to see this movie, but like he had a good performance in it.
There's also a zombie movie with him on Netflix too.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I heard he's good in that too.
Just kidding. Your show, which it's not bad.
My show,
Last of Us.
Yeah.
These zombie movies are just all the same, bro. It's like it's not a movie, it's a show, but they're all kind of like the same. I thought it was gonna be like, because everyone was talking about it, like it was like amazing. And it's not bad.
It's really good,
but it's not really good. It's just
it is really good.
Like it's the same.
You should know that TV gets overhyped. I'm not saying this isn't good because I haven't seen it, so I don't have an opinion. But you know, damn near every 3 months there's a new TV show that everybody watches that sets a world record or a Netflix record, and then it's just like then it's just forgotten about. Like Squid Games.
Squid Game was good.
It was good, but like 3 months later, people forgot about it and moved on.
Well, because
see Xavier Dubon in the Woodward Sports chat. The Rock has never made a good movie. I wouldn't go that far. Like
That's not true. Everyone with Kevin Hart's a classic, and you know it.
Yeah, I hated that duo.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Walking Tall is his best movie, and then Gridiron Gang's a good movie. But other than that, every Rock movie I've seen is trash.
Is it like old manish and nostalgic to say like Chris Rock and Jackie Chan were the best like action?
Oh, that was great.
Action movie duo.
Chris Rock and Jackie Chan were for sure up there.
Like,
Rush Hour is GOAT.
Who's beating that duo? Yeah, Rush Hour is great. Like, classic.
Yeah.
Rush Hour 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying?
And the bloopers are even better than the movie.
Yeah, the bloopers are good. The one where he spins out, he says, cheese. Jackie Chan. He's like, cheese. Everybody starts laughing.
Hey.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Yeah.
My favorite blooper of that is in the blooper in 2 when he kicks the guy out the window and Chris Tucker just runs up to the window and he's looking at him fall down the building. He's like, damn, he ain't gonna be a Rush Hour 3.
That is the best one. That is a premise of the movie too. It's just Jackie Chan like whooping the shit out of somebody and then
Jackie again.
Yeah, Chris Tucker coming and just dropping on line like goddamn. But they killed it. I think that is the best duo. Woodward Sports Chat. Is there a better action duo?
Tucker.
Huh?
No, I was just thinking of that song "Rush Hour" by Mac Miller.
Which one?
Now it's Rush Hour. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker.
What's that off of? I don't
Good
remember.
AM.
No one else knows. Oh, Bad Boys.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith.
Yeah.
The Bad Boys
like
3
Rush Hour better.
sucked.
But yeah, the remake, the
Bad
newest
Boys
one,
3
the newest one
sucked.
ruined it.
Yeah. Bad Boys 1 and 2 are classics, though.
Yeah.
Bad Boys 2 is a great movie. They got 2 car chases in that movie. That's how you know it's fire. 2 cold car chases. He kicks Dan Marino out of a Cadillac.
That's dope. What movie is that?
Bad Boys 2.
Oh yeah. You know what one that was dope that no one really talked about? I'm trying to think who all was in it. I know 50 Cent was in it. What's Ice Cube's son's name?
Blood and Bone.
O'Shea
Jackson.
Yeah, O'Shea Jackson.
Oh, Takers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one
dope.
with T.I.?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
T.I. in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah, that
That's
movie's
why I
pretty
watched
good.
it because
And
T.I.
Nobody talked about
That
it.
movie's pretty good.
But that
Yeah.
movie was like genuinely good. Like it had the twist at the end and everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what?
You know, one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. Well, not in a long time, but like the best like heist movie or like action movie
Yeah.
that I've seen in a while was The Town.
The Town, yeah. I was just
With,
gonna bring that up.
What was that one?
The Town. It's about like Boston, like they rob Fenway Park.
It's Ice Cube and who?
No, it's with Ben Affleck,
Ben
right?
Affleck and the guy who plays Hawkeye. And
Yeah.
there's a couple other actors, but they're like bank robbers, and like pull a job at Fenway. It's the one where like I know you've seen the scene where like they're getting out of the car and they're all wearing nun masks and they got the guns, and like the cop drives by, and like looks right at them as they're like getting out of his car with a bunch of guns, and he like goes like this, and the cop just like turns around and drives away. Like, you know, it's either.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Well, I mean, what would you do in that situation? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We definitely caught somebody.
They hopped
That's
out
like
with
with Debo.
4 dudes with fully automatic weapons. That's a great movie.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting all 4.
Yeah.
I win. What the?
Heat with Al Pacino and De Niro. That's a great combination.
I'm seeing a lot of comments in Woodward Sports Chat referring to Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. Great duo, but not an action
Yeah,
duo.
not an action movie. But I mean, the other guys.
Other guys hilarious.
Some action.
Yeah.
Did you just scream America when you stepped on the gas?
Also, I don't even consider that one duo. I just feel like Will Ferrell is just great all the
Will
time.
Ferrell's good with anybody.
Yeah, like Will Ferrell is hilarious.
Yeah.
That guy. I didn't watch the one with him and Kevin Hart though.
Neither did I.
Overrated actors?
Kevin Hart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%. Unless he's with The Rock, of course. That's classic.
That's like, if I see Kevin Hart and The Rock in a movie, I'm not seeing that.
So you didn't see Jumanji 1 or 2?
I didn't. I heard they're good, though.
You know what? Yeah, Jumanji wasn't bad.
I heard Jumanji.
Yeah. Jumanji wasn't bad.
I heard, but Jack Black carried, though.
Jack Black is really
lie.
talented. He carried, and Nick Jones did a good job, too.
I heard Jumanji's really good, so I might see that, but...
I promise we're taking it back to sports, guys. We do have some stuff because Chris has a theory. God, as it reads in the Woodward Sports Prep.
On God.
On God.
Do you want to break into this theory now? What is it?
No.
Is this enough time for you to do this thing?
Fuck you, Chris. We're talking about movies.
All right, fine. Yeah. And I also laughed because I saw JB make a face when we called Kevin Hart overrated.
How quickly he's like, okay.
JB's riding for the shorter dark-skinned dudes.
I'm riding for my short comedians out here.
You fucking Kevin Hart as an actor?
I mean, there's some movies. There's some trash movies he's made. Yes, I will give him that. But he's a nice duo with him and The Rock together.
Oh, come on,
yes.
bro.
Terrible.
That's how you know a movie's bad.
Yeah.
No.
Because they're like, you know what? This movie's shit. Let's get the biggest names we can get.
Netflix.
And people are just going to watch it because it's Kevin Hart and The Rock.
I watched that, the Kevin Hart and Ice Cube movie. It was on TV.
That was
so the cop one?
That's I watched like 20 minutes.
Terrible.
I watched like the last 20 minutes. I was just like chilling there, like not doing anything, just scrolling on my phone. It came out. I was like, this shit is fucking trash.
So, yeah. I watching that movie the whole time. I'm just like, wait for this to get good.
Any second now.
Damon and Affleck are a good combination for sure.
JB, what's Kevin Hart's best movie?
So hard to choose.
I know. There's so many options out here. You know?
Like, I heard the one with Bryan Cranston's good.
Who is that?
Bryan Cranston?
The Breaking Bad dude.
Oh, yeah. I like that guy.
The one where he's like in a wheelchair and Kevin Hart's like his like.
Oh yeah, that was a drama though, wasn't it? Yeah.
I heard that was.
I feel like Kevin actually could be a good drama actor.
I know he's got one coming out with where he's like a single dad or something. I've seen a preview for it when I was at the movie. But
can I be real?
If Kevin Hart and The Rock are in it, it's fucking ass water.
Eddie Murphy, better stand up and actor than Kevin Hart.
All right, what about Get Hard?
Get Hard. That was with Will Ferrell. I didn't watch that.
Ride Along 1 or 2.
Come on, JB.
No.
Come
Night
on.
School.
Nope.
Nope.
Didn't see that either.
I was doing some things. I was watching Night School.
It's in a little Night School. My own.
Yeah, a little Night School.
Soul Plane. I'll take it way back.
That's his best one.
Soul Plane.
But it also there's so many.
There's so many other people in that movie
exactly.
too.
Yeah. That's not his movie, you know.
Yeah.
Isn't he in Scary Movie 2?
He has like little Scary Movie 3.
Scary Movie 3.
Where like they're talking about the invasion. They're like, this is Detroit. Yeah. It's a bunch of shooting and shit. And it's like, this is Detroit after the aliens. There's just one alien. All the same shit. I was like, this is Detroit in the movie. Yeah. All right. When we come back, Chris has got his theory. I do. Want to laugh and make fun of him.
I do.
I hope you guys are ready. But not before I tell you guys about Alta.
Alta.
Where uptime,
Damn.
matters. Alta Equipment's got everything you need to get the job done. You got a big project coming up? Alta Rent's got you covered. Make sure you give them a call, 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Again, that's 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Alta Equipment where
uptime.
Come on, dog. Matters.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991. Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
Hello.
Hello. welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Phil Morax and Chris, JD Smooth, riding along for the show. I'm just talking.
You are tuned in to 97 FM Jazz.
Cool. Chris, you have a theory.
I do have a theory. So I was looking at the James Wiseman trade.
So big.
I was thinking about it real hard, and the number 2 overall pick is something I'm very superstitious about in the NBA, because when you look at the history of number 2 overall picks, it's very interesting. So I went through and I went back the last 22 picks. You tell me. I'm just gonna read the names real quick. You tell me what you think.
22 names?
Yeah, real quick.
No wonder shit was all fucked up to begin the show. Where's the damn beat?
All right, listen.
Where's Puff the Magic?
So we won't count Chet and Jalen Green, but then you have Wiseman, Ja Morant, Bagley, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, D'Lo, Jabari, Victor Oladipo, MKG.
Right.
You're going through the list, and the point is, when I'm going through this list, I broke it down into 4 categories: great players, role players / starters, busts, and players that became great after moving teams. And there was only 2 in the 23 names that I read that actually moved teams and became great. So, what?
You practice this in the mirror?
No, I have it all written down here. And there's only 2 players that have gone in the last 20 plus years that have become great players. And I don't even know what's happening now. I don't know what's happening. I lost all momentum.
I'm so sorry.
No. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I just pictured you.
23 names.
I'm reading it. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. You put in a lot of work on this. I'm sorry. Who are
the 23 names I read?
That's the part that got me too.
Stop them at 8. So I know you practice in the mirror.
No, I just have them up right here.
On your hand.
Okay, so who are the 2? Brandon Ingram and D'Angelo Russell?
And Victor Oladipo. I moved D'Angelo to the starter, but you could also move him into the better off of a team. So the point being, there's essentially only 3 players in the last 20 plus drafts that were drafted number 2 overall that became good after changing scenarios. And that's what's scary. And then you go into those 3 player stats, and even those 3 players showed more promise in their first year than Wiseman. So I just want to say to the people that think that Wiseman is a franchise player, historically speaking, he's probably not going to be. You're looking at him at best becoming, like I said, a starter or a role player, like Marvin Williams in the NBA, or Marvin Bagley, another Piston. Like, that's the elk of what you should expect for James Wiseman, as opposed to saying that we got a number 2 overall pick. Not saying that you're swinging was a bad idea, but saying that just temper expectations with it.
Why are you staring at him like that, bro?
Because you're distracted. I had to keep laser focusing on him. No, because you're still over here giggling, and every time you giggle, I giggle. Because he was actually spitting the second half.
No, I get
the second half you were spitting, Chris.
I get what he's saying.
The first half, we were working at it though.
No,
but
I get what he's saying.
Who are the three names that actually succeeded as number 2 picks?
Oladipo that succeeded.
Changed teams.
Changed teams.
Okay.
Oladipo, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram.
And then who are the most successful 3 picks? Number 2.
KD, Ja, Aldridge, and if you want to throw Jalen Green, I believe in Jalen Green, but maybe it's too early for that one.
Yeah. Huh. What about Scoot Henderson? Is it making you nervous about that? I feel the same. I feel like he's going to fall under that category.
Yeah, he's probably going to be the number 2 pick. But I agree with what you said, Chris. You can't expect Wiseman to be a franchise guy. You're not expecting Wiseman to go out there and just recover his form and be the person that Golden State expected he was going to be when they drafted him. You can hope that he becomes a capable starter, becomes a reliable player, but expecting him to be a superstar is a little much.
Yeah,
it's a little much.
And then you got those people in there that other teams did take a flyer on: Darko, Jabari Parker, Hasheem Thabit, those ones that just ended up never being anything.
He was number 2 overall.
Yes, these are all number 2 overalls.
That's crazy.
And so that's my point, is that there's a reason. The history of the NBA shows us that usually a player will show us a lot more in their first couple seasons or season and a half on their first team. It's very rare that a player that then just doesn't work out in their first scenario and then actually does hit later. And even Brandon Ingram, Oladipo, those are the best case scenarios. Those are 2 players that are borderline all-star, Victor Oladipo flirted with all-NBA one season. So like
just one season though.
Yeah, just one season. So again, temper the expectations when it comes to this.
So is this your roundabout way of telling us you think James Wiseman's gonna suck as a Piston?
No, I mean, if you break down the math, like I broke it down into each category, and the most likely outcome would be that he'd be a role player / starter.
Yeah.
But the second most likely outcome is bust.
Oof.
So, yeah.
That's what I expect out of him, though. Like you said, I don't expect him to be this superstar, to be even an all-star or anything. You expect him to be a very capable player, somebody that can add something to your team. And, yeah, he has a high upside, but it's hard for me to expect him to reach his upside completely. You got to just, like you said, Chris, temper your expectations a little bit and make sure that you're getting the best out of what you have. And rather than aiming for a guy that's going to change your franchise, you just need him to do what he can do best, which is score and rebound.
Yeah. And I will say the one saving grace in this, when I was doing the research and looking at it, is that even the guys that did, Victor Oladipo, Brandon Ingram, D'Lo, all change teams and become near all-star players, when you look at those, they did show promise in their rookie season, but they were also given way more of a leash than Wiseman was. Yeah. So Wiseman could break this theory, but in reality, like I said, it's more likely that he is a role player and that you gave up Sadiq Bey for a role player, which is a role player for a role player swap. So it still might end up being a win or a wash trade, but just temper your expectations when it comes to him.
I do acknowledge a few things. All right. 1, great recovery. Honest to God, great recovery. Like, 9 drinks brought up to that you did recover well. And
I didn't even look at the comments. Didn't have the heart.
But the fucking, you really thought you were about to just read off 23 fucking names straight?
I did in my head. It was quick. It was quicker because I'm just reading. You know, I'm just reading names in my head. But I realized that like going through them all. In my head, the way I looked at it, the way I looked at it in my head was, if I read all these names, you guys are all gonna think the same thing, like a lot of bus.
Like the idea of reading 23 straight names is never great for content. And then the second part is, you can't read. That's
actually why I wanted to do it, was to just read. Was to read.
That's what 100%. Got me.
Like, I told you that.
I was expecting like 10. I got 23 players.
Oh, he's got the full gun.
And then I know you it's funny if I think of it this way, but you had that shit written on your hand. Practice it in the mirror because you're like, the 23 players I just named.
No, I just have it next to me on the computer.
Oh, man.
That was something.
You want to know how I love you, Chris? It took a lot out of me not to keep laughing.
No. I know, and it threw me off instantly when you started laughing. I mean, you were laughing off the intro, so I was like, oh, man. Kind of lost a little confidence there.
Sometimes it's just the delivery,
Yeah.
For sure.
Shout my guy, Neil Rule. He'd be talking a lot of bullshit. But he's just delivering it so well, people be buying it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker argued me, salary was more important than cap space. And I come to find out earlier this week, this motherfucker did a segment on cap space. It's just the way it's the delivery. You just gotta work on the delivery. You got the substance and great recovery.
Yeah, I understand what you were going for. Yeah, the 23 player list.
Yeah.
That's never a good way to start it. When you're like, all right, I got 23 players here, I'm gonna read. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I was.
But
did you see my face? I was like trying not to laugh. I know you were making fun. I was like.
Bro's dying a little bit inside.
I'll work on it.
9 drinks started laughing so hard my stomach hurts.
Dude, mine was hurting.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to start crying.
That was close. I appreciate you doing the research, Chris, and putting it down. But
I hate this all. This is so condescending. I hate this
that's
all.
what literally. I wish you guys could see the prep sheet because I put it down as Chris has a theory. Oh God! If I would have known that it included a 23-player list.
Hold it up easy. Let me try.
Put on yours.
Yeah.
No, because mine has all my writing, and I write like a child.
Chris has a theory. Oh God.
So, I knew it was gonna be something, but I didn't know it was gonna be a 23-player list. But
I'm proud of you. You're growing every day.
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. You put
learn
in
new words. all that stuff.
Counting to 23.
That was the biggest achievement of it all. If I'm being honest, it was more of a flex.
Yeah.
He said, all 23 of those names that I just read. Just kidding.
Oh man. Let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. Because Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever and has unlimited exclusive amenities to Black Card users such as tanning, hydro massage, massage chairs, total body enhancement, and access to upwards of 2,000 locations around the world. You can join in club or online at planetfitness.com. And remember, until February 16th, you can find your big fitness energy for just $1 down and $10 a month. Go check out Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
As chilly weather approaches, Big Boy's got the perfect comfort meals for you. Try our hearty classic meatloaf or our creamy Cajun chicken Alfredo. These will be sure to leave you craving for more. How about breakfast? Our stuffed potato pancakes are back with our lumberjack, blockbuster, and Santa Fe garden. These potato pancakes will definitely fill you up. Whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come stock up on the perfect comfort meal today. We'll see you soon at Big Boy.
My name is Lee. I've lost 35 pounds on the Custom Health Center program. So the three biggest benefits that I've gotten from this program has been I'm not snoring anymore, I have a lot of energy, it's great, and oh, by the way, look at this. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Call us at 844-789-THIN or visit CustomHealthCenters.com for a free consultation and get started for as little as $5 a day. Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
Welcome back. So, whenever it's live at woodsports.com. I'm your boy, Joe, but I'm in Spinball Rex.
What up, dog?
It's Friday, guys. We having fun. I promise you, I'm not trying to pick on you, Chris.
No, it was valid. It was valid.
How long did it take?
Not long. I literally I have this theory forever, so I just literally Googled the last, like every number 2 overall pick. I read them, and like the names stuck out to me, and I started looking and thinking like, okay, which ones are busts, which ones aren't. This was all just a 5-minute thing. What happened is I didn't know how to intro it, and then I just lost momentum.
Why'd you settle on 23?
I wanted to go back 20, but then I looked at like Chet and Jalen Green. I'm like, okay, that's kind of not fair. So then I ended up with 20 to 21, like somewhere in that range.
That's when it's the GOAT's birthday.
What'd you say?
I said you should have just said because it's the GOAT's birthday.
Yeah,
you went with 23.
Or next time, like since 2020, you know, that way there's already proud of you.
Also, I realized a fun fact is that the Grizzlies had the number 2 overall pick 3 straight years. That's crazy. Yeah, 97, 98, 99.
Who would they take?
Let me pull it up. I got it right here. They took Mike Bibby, Steve Francis, and Sturmoil Swift. Sturmoil Swift is a legend. I wanted to believe in that guy.
What a name.
Sturmoil?
Yeah.
That's a wild
His
name.
name's Sturmoil. How do you spell that?
Stromile, I believe. It's I'm bad with 3D. It's STROMILE. And I believe.
I'm not even trying to do it, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
No. From what I remember, he was in like the NBA games early. He was in the NBA games early, and it was always Sturmoil Swift.
Yeah,
That's how they pronounced it.
His
So.
name's Kevin.
Steve. We got Steve.
How do you spell it?
It's STROMILE. So Stromile.
Stromile.
It was always. But to be fair, I mean, they pronounced Doncic's name wrong for years, so that's just what I heard, and I went with that. But looking at it,
Doncic's name wrong.
Yeah, Doncic.
How they used to say it?
They used to say just Doncic and like Doncic, and like they used to mess it up, and then they try to go too hard and they go Doncic, like they try to like really, really overdo it.
Doncic.
Stromile.
So I just went off what I heard. I have no clue. Never read that name before.
Sturmile, dude. I could. You guys see, like, I've never heard of this guy before. I just thought, I was like, Chris, how do you spell it? He's like, oh, wait, it's actually Steven.
It's funny because my next question was going to be like, who was the biggest bust? And he said that guy's name. I was like, I've never heard of that guy.
He was a number 2 overall pick?
Yeah, he was a decent role player, power forward, center.
List?
No, I didn't go back that far. I just was looking at the number 2 overall picks.
Oh yeah, because you would have stopped at 2000.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I guess in your list probably was Hasheem to beat the biggest bust then, right?
Hasheem to beat.
Yeah.
And he made it to the finals.
With the Heat?
Thunder.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Remember in Detroit for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Detroit just number 2s come over here all the time.
Yeah.
And don't do shit.
Been doing it for years.
I think Wiseman, though, for real, could be off the bench or.
The name that blew me the most off that list was that Marvin Williams was number 2 overall. Okay. Pause.
The name that blew me the most?
Resume.
Which one blew you the most?
Holy shit, man.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Who?
Nobody. Nobody blew me.
All right, what name blew you away the most? I know what you're trying
The name that was crazy was Marvin Williams. I didn't know that guy was ever number 2 overall. I just always remember being like 38 years old.
Damn. He was
just a role player forever.
Role player. Because he was Charlotte the other year, and I thought I was like, he's gonna be somebody.
Swift. Sturmoil Swift. Well, Chris can't read. We know that.
All right, we're done picking on Chris.
Yeah.
Give us your Chad Henne spiel so we can laugh at you now.
Chad Henne spiel. Do you still have the graphic in there for Chad Henne?
I think it's probably weeks old.
So I've talked about this multiple times throughout my career here, that Chad Henne lives the dream. The best job in America, the best job in the world, arguably, is to play backup quarterback. Because you stand there with a clipboard, you get paid millions of dollars, and you don't have to do anything. And if you get called upon, if your number gets called upon, you go into the game, nobody expects anything. They don't expect you to win. They don't expect you to even play that well. Like, oh, it's just a backup. And then if you do go out there and ball as a backup, you could get a fat contract, like a $100 million contract. And this guy, Chad Henne, retired, obviously, after the Super Bowl. He made upwards of $40 million in his career.
Yeah.
He has 2 Super Bowl rings. And he got to do the best job in the world for 10-plus years. Started 15 games.
That's crazy.
That's not even a full $40+ million.
That's wild, actually.
It's awesome.
That's not even a full 16 games.
That is like, other than stay-at-home dad, which would be number 1. Like,
that's what he's gonna do now.
Yeah, stay-at-home dad would be number 1, but backup quarterback in the NFL would be amazing.
That is a dream job.
It is a dream job.
2
you do
Super Bowl
nothing,
rings.
and you get paid millions of dollars.
He got credit for the W against the Browns.
Yeah.
Chad Henne career earnings. You have it up there?
I believe it's $44 million.
Wow. Yeah, $40 million.
Yeah.
Only started 15 games.
15 starts, Made $44 million in his career.
He has the same amount of Super Bowl rings as John Elway, Peyton Manning, Bart Starr, and Roger Staubach.
Yep.
One more than Aaron Rodgers.
Legendary quarterback.
Same as Patrick Mahomes.
Man's just living his best life.
And he went to Michigan.
I absolutely love it. But that'll do it for us today. We appreciate you all tapping in to
See Chris how he paced himself? Like that was like, you know?
Live on WoodwardSports.com. For the man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy for Sturmoil Swift in the TD booth. JB Smooth on the ones and twos. I'm Spencer Axter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. And we'll catch you guys on Monday. Peace.